Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're actually going to cover a little bit of a different video. As you can see from the title, we're going to cover 5 fragrance reviewers that I wish were still reviewing. Now this is not in any particular order. I've been around in the fragrance community for quite a long time, and even before I was doing actual reviews, I was watching people and I was watching reviews. So these are 5 reviewers that I miss, and I will state why that I miss them in there. You know, it's not indicative of any other reviewers. This is just the 5 I personally miss. All right? So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first reviewer that I'm actually going to touch upon is Hero. Hero, if you didn't know, was a reviewer from Canada who really, I guess you could say, almost really started the hype train, if you will, on most of the fragrances. When he liked a fragrance, he really liked it and he really hyped it up. And he's actually responsible for me getting quite a few of the fragrances that are in my collection. Most notably is Guerlain's Double Vanille. That one, Spiritueux Double Vanille, is absolutely fantastic, and I remember listening to his review and being like, okay, this sounds like something that I'm really gonna like. And I finally went to Bergdorf Goodman, and it was pointed out by another reviewer, Louis, and smelled it, and I was like, oh man, this is beautiful. It is fantastic. And for that, I will never forget that. He gave me he introduced me to one of the fragrances that I would love for all time, and that is SDV. So absolutely fantastic. Anyways, he was the hype master. He was the hype monster. I really miss his reviews and really wish he would, you know, come back and start reviewing. But because of a job situation, I believe he ended his review kind of career. All right, so that's pretty much it. On to the next reviewer. This reviewer was the most popular reviewer. She was easily the best reviewer that we had in the community at the time, and that is Katie Puckrick. Katie Puckrick had reviews that were short, simple, sweet. She had an excellent cameraman. She had excellent, presentation and production. She had the whole 9 yards. So you could go to her channel, look at a video, and just quickly come away with what the fragrance smelled like and if you were interested in it. She'd give you her personal take real quick, and that would be pretty much about it. And she was absolutely excellent at it. I personally think we need a lot more female reviewers within the fragrance community that review male fragrances. Hers was a mix. She reviewed male and female fragrances, so that was actually pretty pleasant. Anyways, I really do miss having her, put out reviews. But Katie Puckrick, up there on the list. Now the next reviewer specialized in interviews. He really loved interviewing different parfumers and, going about that way. We're talking about Frunkinator. Now Frunkinator, he is my friend basically. I mean, we still talk to this day. We talk almost on a daily basis, and he had a talent basically, and a talent for and a thirst for knowledge. And what I mean by that is he constantly would find different parfumers, interview them, try and get their thoughts on what they were doing when they were creating fragrances, when they were, going about their fragrance creation, what inspired them, why did they discontinue a fragrance, would you ever discontinue a fragrance? All these interesting questions that I would want from different parfumers, he had them. So that was pretty interesting. And one of the fond things that I remember was back when Kilian had first come out, I think he was the one who organized the Back to Black. There was this huge jug of Back to Black, and he organized this massive split off of it. But either way, yeah, I miss him doing reviews of Frunkinator. The next reviewer that we have is Cutlass Supreme SL. He is responsible for the starting lineup fragrance videos that are out there. So he was easily the one who would put that forward in the community, and everyone kind of followed suit. I really liked his style. He came out with videos that were not previously done. He really presented himself, as just an everyday guy. He ended up getting into fishes of all things, but I really do miss his fragrance and view style. So Cutlass Supreme SL. And finally, we have another guy, J.R. Ryder. J.R. Ryder was another guy who was just an everyday cool guy that you really liked to view his reviews. He really, I remember specifically his Mugler videos. He loved those fragrances, and they were absolutely a fantastic joy to watch. Loved his collection as he came out with it. I remember he went through a fire and stuff like that, but his videos were excellent on that. So that final reviewer, J.R. Ryder. Now those are my personal 5 reviewers that I miss watching their videos. Let me know what your list of reviewers that you miss watching videos are. Just curious. It's always fun to kind of do these videos, and that's pretty much it. All right? Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.